Hey, good day to you. Good morning, good afternoon, good day to you. Whenever time zone you're listening to this, whatever state you are, whatever country you are that you're listening to this podcast, whenever you're listening to this, maybe it's 5 years after I've dropped it. Thank you for being here. The universe brought you here, and I appreciate your attention, not taken for granted. On today's episode of Daily Mind Shift, I want us to look at ourselves critically and talk heart to heart again, maybe for 3, 4 minutes. I don't want to drag this particular episode. I don't want to drag it too long. It's just me coming and talking to you. See, many of us think we have enemies. For real, we might have some people that are enemies. But what I've discovered is 85 to 90% of the time, we are not fighting any enemies, all right? We are not fighting some demonic forces somewhere. We are not having spiritual issues. And we are not really in trouble with people that hate us. Yes, there are people that hate us. Yes, there are enemies that don't want to see you succeed, but they are not that much. Okay? Some of them can't even stop you. Some of them can't even get near you. The only thing they can send is bad thoughts and some bad energies. Some of them can't even, till you die, some of them will not cross path with you. So I just want to say this. You're not fighting enemies or demons, okay? You are fighting the consequences of your actions and your choices. Let me repeat it, okay, because it will rattle some of you, and I know if you embrace the rattling, it will make your life better. You are not fighting enemies or demons. You are fighting the consequences of your actions and your choices. In the past couple of years, around I think it should be 8 years now, I came to the realization that the generational curse that most people pray against is not real. It is simply habits, it's characters that they are dealing with, that they think they are cursed. Nobody stood on the grave of your dead great grandfather and placed a curse on you. Sometimes those things exist. I'm not saying they don't. I'm saying that many things that you categorize in that sector of spirituality doesn't exist, especially for you, for your for your own case. You are not suffering from generational curses. No, not at all. You are suffering from habits and um, character issue. The problem you are having is mainly character issue. It's mainly habits that if you discipline yourself and you are able to get out of those bad habits, you will discover that those curses in quote naturally disappears. They will just dissipate. It will be in quote a miracle. It will be miraculous. Some memes that I came across online one time. One of the memes said, "You are not having a nightmare. It's just been a while since you wash your pillowcase." That's funny as hell. That one is funny. I I read it. I just busted out laughing. That true. Many of us are having body pain, not because someone pressed you in your dream. It's not because of that, because your bed sheet is dirty. Your bedroom is chaotic. There is no peace in your bedroom. It's dirty. Cobwebs there, infested with cockroaches here, rats over there. You dump your clothes somewhere, there is no organization. Where you are sleeping is not organized. So you're sick. So psychologically, you're messed up. You are having nightmares. You are having, in quote, demonic encounters. It is because your room is dirty, my brother. It is because your room is dirty, sister. Do this over the weekend. Clean up. You will discover that you sleep better. Let your bed sheet smell nice. Put some fragrance inside your room that smell nice. You will discover that those demons in quote will sleep in peace with you because now they are not agitated. They are not agitated. It's fun. All right. It's important that you understand that sometimes, most of the time, in my own opinion, 80 to 90% of the time, you are not fighting any enemy. you are fighting the consequences of your actions. If you can take personal responsibility for how you've been acting, you will discover that nobody has been against you. You have been against yourself. Nobody has been attacking you. You have just been attacked by the consequences of your actions. Look at your life. What books should you have read for you to gain the understanding to start the business and to make profit that you chose not to read? Now you think the competition that you are facing in your shop are the ones choking you with price. No, you just don't know how to market. The consequence of your action or inaction. You just don't know how to sell. Consequence of your actions and inactions. You just don't know how to position your business to bring more people in. Consequence of your actions and inactions. You just don't know how to talk. That is why you are going from relationship to relationship to relationship. Consequence of your actions and inactions. Your character is bad. You gossip a lot. You talk a lot. You don't have the discipline to be grave. You don't have wisdom. That is why you are losing. You've been losing job. You've been sacked. Consequence of your actions and inactions. The consequence is not the enemies. It's not because they gang up against you. I'm not saying that might not be the case for some few people, that they gang up against you and chase you away from work. No. It's possible that it is your habit at work that eventually get on the nerves of management and they fire you. And the fire is not the enemy. Don't go to church, don't go to the mosque or wherever you pray to and start praying that some people are attacking you, that the enemies, they will collect your money. Some of them will give you some false hope, because we are dealers of hope, aren't we? They will give you hope, you pay them hope, and then you will not change what you need to change, and it will happen again. It will happen again. Check your character, check how your actions, and the consequences will check itself. You are not fighting enemies or demons, all right? You are fighting the consequences of your actions and choices. The choices you've made when you were 22 years old, now you are paying the price when you are 35. The choices you made not to exercise, not to have an habit of exercising when you are 30 years old, now you are paying the price when you are 50 with maybe diabetes, high blood pressure and all that. Now you are saying you are being attacked. No! Go and check the consequences of drinking excess alcohol, the consequences of abusing substances is now telling on you at the age of 60, at the age of 50, at the age of 40, and you are thinking the enemy is at work? No. The enemy is not at work anywhere. An adage says that if the wall is not cracked, a lizard won't enter, right? If your character is in shape, there are some consequences you will never face. There are some things that will not happen to you naturally. Why? Because you are disciplined. There are habits that you've put in place in your life that is empowering your success. So I want you to spin it in your mind today. Are the enemies you think you have your habits and your characters? If that is the case, do you see that it's easy? You don't even need to pray. You need to work towards changing, and then the consequences will start changing itself. Consequences are just outcomes, all right? They are just result. Garbage in will bring garbage out. Goodness in will bring goodness out. It's the law of life, the law of correspondence, the law of nature. Thank you for listening to me on today's episode. We will talk later. Bye.